Today marks the 6th anniversary of the United Nations naming His Highness the Amir Sheikh Sabah Al-Ahmed Al-Jaber Al-Sabah a humanitarian leader, and Kuwait has a center for humanitarian work which is of a great pride for Kuwait and its people.
Since accession to power in 2006, His Highness the Amir made it his and Kuwait's mission to assist countries in the region and world to fight off poverty and relief to those in need due to conflict or natural disaster, regardless of geographic boundaries, religion, or ethnicity. Here's more with Nadia Ali.
The state of Kuwait marks the 6th anniversary of the United Nations honoring of His Highness the Amir Sheikh Sabah Al-Ahmed Al-Jaber Al-Sabah as a humanitarian leader and Kuwait as an international humanitarian center. On September the 9th, 2014, then Secretary General of the United Nations Ban Ki-moon held a special ceremony at the UN headquarters in New York to commemorate the Kuwaiti leadership and people's commitment to world humanitarian causes. Ban Ki-moon said that at a time when so many of UN-sponsored appeals are underfunded, Kuwaiti generosity was always guaranteed. His Highness the Emir said during the ceremony that Kuwait had always based its foreign policy on the necessity of providing humanitarian aid for all countries in need, regardless of geographic boundaries, religion, or ethnicity. His Highness revealed that Kuwait in 2008 had allocated around 10% of its support towards UN relief causes connected with natural disasters and wars. Since accession to power in 2006, His Highness the Emir made it his and Kuwait's mission to assist countries in the region and the world to fight off poverty and relief to those in need due to conflicts or natural disasters. Whether aiding Yemen with $100 million in 2015, holding and co-hosting several conferences to help assist Syrians suffering from war since 2011, or contributing $176 million during Washington's 2016 Donors Conference for Iraq, His Highness the Emir painted a clear picture of Kuwait's humanitarian diplomacy. Palestinians were not forgotten in Kuwait's humanitarian efforts, with Kuwait providing, during the reign of His Highness the Emir, $34 million and $15 million to the UN Relief and Works Agency in 2009 and 2013, respectively. The Kuwait Red Crescent Society and other charities in Kuwait continue efforts in offering humanitarian aid to all people in need all over the world to alleviate their suffering with the support of His Highness the Emir. At the start of the COVID-19 pandemic, His Highness the Emir led and orchestrated Kuwaiti efforts to provide fellow humans with a helping hand. His Highness the Emir acknowledged the threat posed by the pandemic and issued a decree in March allocating a sum of 10 million Kuwaiti dinars to implement the National Anti-Coronavirus Emergency Program. This funding helped in providing health care for many countries with refugees in highly affected areas such as Yemen, where Kuwait supported more than 100 health centers.
The state of Kuwait, presented in its leadership, was honored at the United Nations in September 2014 in a distinguished event earned by His Highness the Emir Sheikh Sabah Al-Ahmed Al-Jaber Al-Sabah due to his humanitarian contributions worldwide.